А в черный угол добро пожаловать боксеры из Азербайджана по прозвищу Тайфун, Тайфур Алиев.
So the action continues here at the Tennis and Water Sports Palace in Dushanbe. Our next contest is scheduled for 6 rounds in the 57.2 kilogram division. And into the arena steps one of Azerbaijan's most decorated IBA 3-round boxers, Tayfur Aliyev. 28 years of age now is the man from Azerbaijan, who is commentating back at the 2015 European Games, where he came away with a bronze medal in his homeland at the 56 kilogram division. Later that same year, he competed in the World Championships, lost at the quarter-final stage to the estimable Michael Conlon, who topped the medal roster at 56 kilograms that year. Competed in the Olympic Games in Tokyo in the delayed games of 2021. 2022, he was a European under-22 silver medalist at 56 kilograms. Tayfur Aliyev undefeated in the professional ranks.
Добро пожаловать в золотой угол ринга. Боксер из Таджикистана Акмал UBAIDOV.
Well, what innovation for the home crowd in attendance here at the Tennis and Water Sports Palace as they await the arrival of Akmal UBAIDOV. He too, no stranger to IBA.PRO Night Champions Nights event. Commentated on him here last year. He prevailed on a split decision victory over Ashilzam Serikbay, then returned to this very stage early this year and prevailed in an incident-filled contest against Yerzhan Zalilov. Incident-filled because he was docked a point in the 5th round, hitting after the referee's instruction to stop.
28 лет, рост 171 сантиметр, вес 57,84 килограмма. Его профессиональный рекорд – 2 победы без поражений. Но он бронзовый медалист Европейских игр и бронзовый призер Исламских игр, чемпионата мира среди военнослужащих, участник Олимпийских игр в Токио 2020. Дамы и господа, из Баку, Азербайджан, Тайфур, Тайфун Алиев. А вот его соперник в золотом углу ринга. Ему 24 года, рост 167 сантиметров, вес 57,74 килограмма. Его профессиональный рекорд – 5 побед. Все 5 побед одержаны нокаутом, ни одного поражения. Дамы и господа, чемпион Азии 2024 из Душанбе, Таджикистан, Фотан, Акмал UBAIDOV.
So Mr. Sergei Zhirkin with the final instructions. Well, a quick look at the tail of the tape from these two talented boxers, and what a contest we have in store here as Akmal UBAIDOV of Tajikistan faced off against Tayfur Aliyev of Azerbaijan. We're underway. It's a contest made at 57.2 kilograms. Scheduled for 6 3-minute rounds between two very accomplished operators indeed. Tayfur Aliyev of Azerbaijan, hugely decorated boxer in IBA 3-round affairs. You see him just scoring effectively to the body, but was inaccurate as he attempted to bring a left hook to the head. 28 years of age now, the man from the city of winds, Baku. Facing off against the man undefeated in IBA pro boxing, and that is Akmal UBAIDOV. So UBAIDOV wearing the white trimmed with gold. two men are seeking to establish their lead hands here. Nice thrusting jab to the body by UBAIDOV. Sought to bring the right hand into play. Right hand lead not too far away. It was of the looping overhand variety from ALIYEV. Approaching the halfway stage of this opening round, as both men seeking to continue to think and feint their way into punching range. See that half cover guard and the layback being employed by ALIYEV. Beautiful left hand to the body to end that cluster from UBAIDOV. Now turning southpaw as he's wont to do. That beautiful illustration of the effectiveness of the half cover guard, because you see ALIYEV seeking to tuck his chin behind his shoulder and protecting his torso with his forearm, and the straight right hand that was driven in was caught by the forearm, as was that the left hook caught by the right glove and forearm of ALIYEV. So effective defense is erected out of that half cover guard by the man from Azerbaijan. So reaching for the southpaw right jab is UBAIDOV. Now back of an orthodox boxer is the switch hitter. Beautiful left jab off the back foot from ALIYEV. Left hook on the break. Now this is what got UBAIDOV in trouble in his most recent outing here at the Tennis and Water Sports Palace in Dushanbe. Let a shot go after the referee said break, and it cost him a point in the 5th round. He was able to prevail on a unanimous point decision over 6, but it was that same trait demonstrated in that opening round that caused him to invoke the ire of the referee. First round in the book. So into the second round then, a little bit of a tardy start. Cries of Akmal, Akmal reverberating around the arena here. Akmal UBAIDOV with a terrific run through the most recent edition of the Asian Championships. He seeks to work head and body against ALIYEV, but boxing his way to the gold medal rostrum in the 60-kilogram lightweight division. Terrific series of wins at that most recent continental event in Thailand, but keeping his composure on the rope, slipping and sliding, a little bit of a matador step as he came off the strands from ALIYEV. But two clever, quick-fisted fighters. Trying to box their way into their preferred territories here. Rather inaccurate with that left hand was UBAIDOV, currently operating as an orthodox boxer. Perhaps each man just a little cautious as ALIYEV continues to operate out of the half-cover guard, because they know that their opponent is so quick and invariably so accurate. Counter right hand not too far away. And a bit of a spine buster applied by UBAIDOV, picking his man up and slamming him down to the canvas like a move from entertainment wrestling. But this is the noble art of self-defense, the sweet science of boxing. Nice jab to the body, pushed off the back foot, keeping his head out of harm's way, and then resumes the action as a southpaw boxer. UBAIDOV, big swing and a miss with the right hand against the southpaw from Aliyev. Again, I was suggesting that they're a little circumspect and cautious about making a mistake because it's likely to be countered in an instant. Good double left hand out of the southpaw stance from UBAIDOV. 2 minutes 20 gone. Aliyev shapes up beautifully, but inaccurate with his work as he's just finding UBAIDOV difficult to catch cleanly. So with that being the case, would it be advised to perhaps seek some body attacks more to try and double up the attacks, because UBAIDOV's dealing with his first phase of attack pretty effectively. So he's able to evade those single jabs, as is Aliyev when he evaded the lead left of UBAIDOV, but lead left hook towards the head. Easily evaded it. Aliyev does drop down and score with his right hand to the body. Trying to sneak a combination as the bell was about to sound to conclude that second round. Keeping his composure under fire. There was a solid left hook from Aliyev. So moving to the third round then. Tayfur Aliyev shooting out that jab. Altogether, quicker jab comes from UBAIDOV. Aliyev countering with that lead left hand once again. Real thinking affair this one. Offensive opportunities difficult to come by. They're going to have to be created with feints that are convincing. Accurate attacks. But again, here's a good jab to the body. I was about to say, Aliyev hasn't really shown much interest in the body on a consistent basis. Here he tries to drop down with a thrusting jab downstairs. Jab not too far away from Aliyev. Persisting with the half cover guard. Nice change of angle with the feet. Tried a speculative left, but it was smothered and negated by UBAIDOV. Minute gone in this third round. Big swing and a miss from Aliyev. And again, the attack perhaps being launched from too far away if you hope to catch a fighter as quick and clever as UBAIDOV. UBAIDOV doubling up the attack and scoring downstairs to the body with straight punches. Continuing to operate out of the port-sided stance. Left jab. Scoring shot from UBAIDOV, but from Aliyev, but then he was caught near the neutral corner. Southpaw left, accurate during that cluster of punches. Left hand lead out of the southpaw stance. And again, where is the accuracy on Aliyev's work? Bad intentions behind his punches, but he's not taking his feet with him, and he's just swinging away at the stadium night air here at the Tennis and Water Sports Palace. Minute remaining in this third round. Nice movement in the pocket from Aliyev. Speculative left hook attempted. UBAIDOV was able to land leather on flesh and bone, but I think it was around the shoulders, maybe the traps of Aliyev. But still, at least he's feeling him. He's making him feel it. Aliyev got to be more accurate and active with his punch output here for my money. The left jab got through his half cover guard and just touched into the solar plexus, or thereabouts. I think Aliyev, approaching the halfway stage of this contest, has got to do more. That left hook may have grazed the head of UBAIDOV. Beautiful right uppercut, left hook uncoiled by UBAIDOV. And now Aliyev is bracketing his head with his hands. Dispensing with the half cover guard. It was an altogether more conventional hands held high guard. So rather staccato action here, but it's UBAIDOV, for my money, who's getting the better of it. Aliyev has got to improve his accuracy and, dare I say it, his punch output as we prepare to enter the second half of the contest. Into the second half of the contest, and a terrific start by UBAIDOV, working over Aliyev to both head and body. Seems to have quick cluster of punches that didn't really have any meaningful intent behind him, and then he thought to cling on, only to be tossed down to the canvas. So it's been a brisk start to the second half of this contest, scheduled for 6 by Akmal UBAIDOV. Again, what type of adaptation can he bring to his strategy? He turned his back on his opponent there. Referee Mr. Sergei Zherkin on that infringement in a flash, because he appears to be running out of ideas here, does Tayfur Aliyev. Takes a good right hand to the body. That was driven in out of the orthodox stance by UBAIDOV. Tucking up in anticipation of the shot coming in. Effective feinting from UBAIDOV. Left hook as he spins off the line. There, Aliyev tried to bring hooks and uppercuts into play. Nice right hand landed with a bent elbow from Aliyev. Perhaps his best shot for some time. There's a nice left hook on the inside, landed by Aliyev. And after enduring a rather difficult start to this fourth round, he's got his shape back behind him neatly, and he scored with some eye-catching punches. Approaching the halfway stage of round number 4. Counter right hand not too far away from Aliyev after UBAIDOV fired in. He's continuing to shoot away with that southpaw left cross. So can Aliyev maintain the accuracy? He's fighting a right uppercut. Beautiful right hand lead from UBAIDOV. Caught Aliyev squarely on the chin. Aliyev seeking to turn uppercuts underneath. 2 minutes gone in this fourth round. There's a nice right hand driven into the body from Aliyev, who perhaps is aware that he's trailing in this contest. At least that's how I see it. And he's seeking to quicken his feet and walk his man down, swinging and missing before his momentum took him down to the canvas is Akmal UBAIDOV. Nice jab on the resumption out of the orthodox stance from UBAIDOV. Now he's back in the southpaw once again, then inviting pressure, totally square on the ropes, spins back out to the space of center ring and shoots a beautiful left cross out of the southpaw stance straight down the pipe. Aliyev exchanging jabs the 2 minutes. He's on the front foot, looking to bring the right uppercut into play now. But can he maintain the attacks and not allow UBAIDOV to escape? Because you see the inaccuracy on that big swing and a miss. Is UBAIDOV feeling the pace? And if so, it tests his conditioning with some sustained pressure. That's a rabbit punch around the rear of the head as the two men were entangled just before the bell. Some of the action from that round. So we're going to the 5th then. Remember, this contest scheduled for 6th. Tayfur ALIYEV showing signs of getting himself back into it in that 4th round. And here he's bringing the intensity once again. Active with that jab and seeking to bring the backhand into play. Can he sustain that? Look at the inaccuracy on the work of UBAIDOV now. And swinging and missing is far more energy sapping than landing on flesh and bone. Really is a flashy boxer. There's a nice right hand lead followed by a left hand to the body from UBAIDOV. But when he tries to score from long range, his accuracy has dipped rather precipitously during the course of that 4th round. Can ALIYEV take advantage? Can he check whether UBAIDOV is feeling the pace? He's seeking to extend his perfect record in IBA.PRO events here in Dushanbe. ALIYEV put some doubt into his mind and tried to slow down the quick-fisted attacks, where the accuracy has decreased, as evidenced by that attempted cluster where he wasn't able to find a range. But neither is ALIYEV, as he's starting his attacks from too far away and not taking his feet with him. Roundhouse left, not too far away out of the southpaw stance from UBAIDOV. Scoring left hand to the body, as ALIYEV again is leaping in and not finding the range, and he's allowing UBAIDOV to escape from the confined position near the corner. ALIYEV did have success in the 5th round when he made him miss and was able to counter and make him pay, but he hasn't been able to find that type of sustained quality here in the 5th, as another takedown ensues. It's becoming rather untidy, this one. I think both men are feeling the pace, but who is feeling it more significantly? UBAIDOV's accuracy has plummeted. Maybe tries the southpaw left. He is having success to the body comparatively. Again, keen to cling on and force the intervention of the referee. I think opportunities are being presented to ALIYEV here because of the fatigue that I sense that UBAIDOV is experiencing, but maybe he is equally as gassed and not able to demonstrate his skills. Both men continuing to reach for punches. There's a right hand to the chest from ALIYEV. Bodies clashing together forcefully on the inside. So swinging a miss with the southpaw left from UBAIDOV. Keeping the attack going in the follow-up left hand. The second of the 2 left hands during that left-right-left combination, I think, did get through and got ALIYEV's attention. Closing second of this 5th round, and another maul ensues, and that's often a sign of fighters who are feeling the pace. But after showing signs of life in the 4th, Tayfur ALIYEV not able to maintain it in the face of a man who really appears to be feeling the efforts of his exertions here. But perhaps Tayfur ALIYEV is equally gassed, and that's why he wasn't able to demonstrate his considerable skill set.
Заключительный 6-й раунд.
So we move into the 6th and final round, and referee Mr. Sergei Zhurkin, oh my goodness, he just spoke into the boxers before allowing time in. He said to both of them, let's cut out the wrestling. And what do we see? A takedown move, forcing the referee to wipe the gloves clean of Tayfur ALIYEV after that trip to the canvas. So ALIYEV flicking out that jab. Again, he can't improve his accuracy on the attempted single shots. Would he be advised to let shots go in volume? Does he have the energy to do that? Just let leather land where it may, because for my money, he's trailing in this contest. There's a good 2-shot combination to the body. The right hand was a straight cross into the pit of UBAIDOV's stomach. But UBAIDOV looking busy, takes a stiff left jab during that exchange, attempts a left hand hook out of the southpaw stance. And just as he's done on every previous appearance here at the Tennis and Water Sports Palace in Dushanbe, Akmal ALIYEV seeking to harness the energy of his adoring hometown fans. And again, beneath the waistband and picking up ALIYEV, and it seems to have provided something of an elixir, because having asked the crowd for support, ALIYEV is a fighter refreshed and is going through the gears here, scoring effectively with both left and right, the head and body. ALIYEV enjoying a purple patch of that round, as ALIYEV seeking to secure his own get-back, put on the end of a southpaw left twice in quick succession, followed by a right hand. After turning the corner, UBAIDOV is now an orthodox boxer, and it's Tayfur ALIYEV keen to hold on. So less than a minute remaining, reaching with the left cross to the body, but off the mark was Akmal ALIYEV. And he's produced a burst which, unless Tayfur ALIYEV does something significant in his final 40 seconds, could well be decisive. More clever killing of the clock, bout management employed by Akmal ALIYEV, gave the judges something they could remember, with those quick-fisted flurries to both body and head when he asked the crowd for some encouragement. Then he's gone walkabout, he's claimed his man on occasion, and Tayfur ALIYEV just hasn't been able to respond as he's left to fall face first into the ropes. It's been a very clever display, this, from Akmal ALIYEV. And now he's saying to Tayfur ALIYEV, stand and fight, letting clusters of punches go. Counter right hand was an eye-catching shot from Tayfur ALIYEV. But I think it's going to be another victory here on home soil from the man who hails from right here in Dushanbe. Akmal ALIYEV with a very clever display indeed. At the start of that sixth round, he appeared to be looking busy doing nothing. But then he asked the crowd to give him some love, to give him some energy, and my goodness, didn't he take advantage of that. A cameo during the course of the final round, and I think it's enough to take the round, and I think he's done more than enough to be declared a winner on points here at the Tennis and Water Sports Palace. Some of the action from the contest. This is where he started asking for energy, and that was the response. Beautiful right hand lead, and then a pinpoint combination to rattle the head of Tayfur ALIYEV. Another eye-catching right hand, and that burst of impressive, accurate, eye-catching punch picking did enough to secure the final round. And I think it's about to be declared a winner on points here. Need official confirmation, of course. So Akmal ALIYEV aggressively engaging with the fans ringside here at the Tennis and Water Sports Palace. All we await now is official confirmation.
По завершении 6-раундового боя обратимся к судейским запискам. 60-54 и 58-56 дважды. Таким образом, единогласным решением судей победу одержал и остается не знающим поражений Akmal ALIYEV, Tajikistan.
So Akmal ALIYEV absolutely ecstatic at having been declared a unanimous point decision victor over the estimable Tayfur ALIYEV of Azerbaijan. He makes it 3 wins out of 3 here at the Tennis and Water Sports Palace on the IBA professional stage in his hometown. Very good display indeed, a clever display, because he had to manage his resources during the course of that contest, particularly of energy, in the closing stages of the bout. But my goodness, the quick-fisted flurries were eye-catching. Tayfur Aliyev doing his best to remain in the contest, but I don't think he was accurate enough or consistent enough with his punch output.
Karamova.